Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today. So we are back on the Superman timeline, all right? So the original Christopher Reeve Superman movies, okay? So, we are here with Superman 3 from 1983, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 1983, okay? So, now, I know a lot of people feel some type of way about these last two movies. We watched the Christopher Reeve story, where they also talked about a little bit of how these movies did in comparison to what the first two did. But they were, basically it was a huge difference in the way that the box office was and the fans. And there's a lot of people out here, even Disney's been on record to say, skip these two, Superman 3, Superman 4, but I have an appreciation for these. I haven't seen this since I was younger, but I also wanted to just I don't want to stop with Christopher Reeves and Superman 2, because there is another movie in the timeline that kind of, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it for her, but once we get there, I'll be able to explain so you understand what's going on. But I didn't want to stop these movies because we do have some other stuff to take a look at down the road for people out there who know. But again, this is Superman 3, and it is starring, I guess, of course, Christopher Reeve, and also has the greatest probably on-stage comedian ever, Richard Pryor. And what's crazy is that I feel like we watched The Wiz, where it was starring Richard Pryor in it. So this will probably, I think, be our second Richard Pryor film on the channel, which is amazing. And it's also cool that he's in the movie with Superman. I think that's awesome. And as a comedian, to get into a movie like this, I can maybe see his interest for The Wiz, or why someone picked him to be because of The Wiz. But for this, I definitely would love to hear the backstory on how Richard Pryor got into the Superman 3 movie in 1983. It's never really been heard of. Nowadays, we see a lot of comedians, they get their own movies. You know what I'm saying? We just watched Ride Along with Kevin Hart, who is a comedian. Whole movie, you know what I'm saying? And to see someone like Richard Pryor in the 80s as a comedian get into movies big time, you know what I'm saying? So, especially like this, a Superman movie. But White Gold, how are you feeling about taking a look at Superman 3?
I'm kind of excited. I like Christopher Reeve just because we watched his story and stuff, but y'all know how I feel about older movies. So that's it. Just because it's old. I don't know. Not that I don't like them, but they have to be done correctly, I guess. And I don't know what I mean by that. I don't know. If it's interesting or if it can keep your attention, but a lot of these old movies don't. They can't really keep my attention. So, I mean, I'm willing. I like the story and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. But I want you to be honest though. I want you to be honest at the end, because I me. I'm a fan of this stuff. I have an appreciation for this stuff, even if it's not as good as, the first film or whatever. I have an appreciation for being able to spend time in this world with Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Yeah, I don't really feel any kind of way. I don't know how to word it because I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have a fandom to it. There's stuff you have fandoms to, like Scream and
that was probably my most awkward intro yet.
That's all good.
But I really don't know.
That's all good. That's what we want. We want honesty, especially here. And this is a realm where it is kind of spaceless. No one really talks about this. And they always tell you to detour away from these. But we're going to do it. Okay? We kind of left off, Lex went back to jail. Clark erased Lois's memory with the kiss or something like that. And then I guess to keep her safe. And then he flown off to do his own thing. So I guess we're post that. Also, he did go back and get his revenge on the guy at the diner, which was awesome to see. We did see that. So just kind of a little backtrack and trace or whatever. But Again, this is Superman 3 from 1983, all right? So before we get into it, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, leave a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first. And of course, if you want to get these early and edited with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because of course we're not doing here, we will be doing it over there, all right? So as well, don't forget to subscribe to White Gold on YouTube. Her link's in the description too, okay? So Superman 3. On Fireworks, the beautiful White Gold. This is Snoopers Go Snoop YouTube channel. We back.
Next. Name?
Oh, the goat.
Gus Gorman.
Have you looked for work this week, Mr. Gorman?
Yeah. Kitchen technician.
Dishwasher? You've been unemployed for 36 weeks.
No, it's 35.
You secured employment last June.
I don't know if that's crazy that it was 36 weeks or her hair. Look like she got hooked up to electric.
Lose it. It was stolen by a pickpocket.
A television set?
It's a Japanese 2-inch television.
The only other employment you found was in a fast food joint, which lasted 28 minutes.
They expect you to learn that stuff in one day, right? I mean, like, can I have some sauce, please? I don't want any sauce.
Mr.
2
Gorman,
buns, no buns.
The city of Metropolis is generous to a fault. 36 weeks of chronic unemployment. 36 weeks of...
36 weeks of chronic unemployment.
What?
Don't call me a bum. I'm not a bum.
I was about to say, no longer eligible. Next.
Wait a minute. What about this week? I need this week.
Next.
Excuse me, brother. Can I have a light?
Excuse me, brother. Can I have a light? Them old days. Excuse
They
me, brother.
smoked inside everywhere.
You feel me?
Alright. Let's start.
The old school. The old school.
How you doing, Alex? Hi, Jimmy.
Damn, what about the lady in the last phone booth, bro? She hurt.
Gosh. Chaos theory. Right here.
Damn, my man lost his CNI dog, chasing another dog. Hell no.
Are you even blind? What do you do? Oh my god. That's it. Why was that so loud?
He remember he has the breath of a goddamn tornado. Damn, he can't even take a paper out of the thing.
Where are you going? Bricks.
Why he fall in there? Why he fall in like that, bro?
Excuse me.
The gun special effects always get me, like them old ones. And they never get it right. It's like a Western, but they're in the city. I swear.
How? How was that happening? How is this car going on the water?
I think it's underneath the... I think he ran over the fire hydrant, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get a picture with Superman.
Say thank you.
You ain't even tried to kick open the window or nothing?
Damn,
You
my
didn't try to
man.
roll your window down? Because them was cranks. It wasn't electric back then.
Yeah,
He could have cranked his shit down.
he looks older in this.
It looks like baby shit, not bird shit.
Shit. Oh, paint.
I hope so.
It was just paint. Oh,
This is chaos theory.
they were a blog. My man's still blind. He ain't sat down yet. Shut up. Hey, that was comedy. Hey, he walked right into that shit.
Your drink is on its way.
Good Lord, how did you do that? I just did it.
Damn, so he's legit. So he's legit at the computer shit. And that old lady, that lady at that place was giving him a hard time. She didn't know what she was looking at.
Who's this?
That's him, Ross Webster. It's just after he received the award for Humanitarian of the Year.
And you bring me one picture of him and 15 pictures of this other person.
It's Webster's.
She's just Webster's.
That's his sister, Vera Webster.
Picture looks fuzzy.
Picture's fine. She's
I'm waiting. He said the picture looks fuzzy. She looked like that, bruh.
Superman saves a man from drowning. You just stand there watching the whole thing and you don't bring me one picture. A photographer eats with his camera. A photographer sleeps with his camera.
It's time for you to draw this month's winning Jingo number. Prize is an all-expenses trip to South America.
Morning, everybody.
Hi, Clark.
Hi, Lois. Morning, Jimmy.
What's the number, Mr. White?
53.
Mr. White, I hate to bother you, but I promised these people I'd call them back this morning. What do you think?
What's a terrific story?
Oh, Kent's been invited to his high school class reunion.
Hey.
Could we have the next number?
Damn, I wonder if Lois ever snaps out of what he did.
It's how much the typical small town has changed in the last 15 years. Can I really go back to Middle America after having become a metropolis sophisticate? I even found my old high school sweater. Mr. White, can I go ahead and make my travel plan?
Oh, I was going to ask you the same thing about mine.
Call you people and tell them the prodigal son and his...
I wonder if in Smallville they kept the same colors and everything like that, like for his school and stuff. Interesting. Y'all gotta let me know.
Lois, are you going someplace?
Well, Clark, you know some people get to go all the way to Smallville. Others of us who have to go to Bermuda.
Golly. Well, I guess I'd better be going too, so I'll be going. Bye.
Couldn't we get a computer to do this?
Damn, there you go. Boom. I like that. Damn, Clark wants to be... Bro, Clark, nobody paying attention to you, buddy.
It's the first ripoff, man. It's supposed to get $2.25 a week, right?
So you're still getting some money when you hit 65.
I know. Well, I can enjoy it while I'm young. Down. Boogie.
After I get down, look it. I'll be dead.
There are always fractions left over in big corporations.
You mean everybody loses those fractions?
You can't lose what you never got. They can't be bothered to collect a half cent from your paycheck any more than you could. Well, they're just floating around out there. The computer's nowhere.
1.5.
Bingo. That definitely rang a bell. Light bulb turned on. I seen it. Wow.
It's quitting time, Gus. You coming?
No, actually, I got some stuff to finish up.
Looking for a raise?
Yeah, looking for a raise.
That's it.
Yeah, he trying to get some money, override all of it. Pay me my money. Trailways.
But my Uncle Al on my father's side, he won't eat her stuffing. He says it should be cooked on the outside of the turkey, and she cooks it on the inside of the turkey. Aunt Helen's my father's half-sister. I told you that, right?
Yeah. Look at that.
Damn, I feel like everywhere Clark goes, something crazy going down. Now, like, Zod and them not here, and it's just like all this stuff is happening.
These fires, I mean, that fire, it's spreading like wildfire.
Shut up.
Well, it's not just a building, that's a chemical plant.
You know, Clark, yeah, I want you to keep these people distracted so they don't know what I'm doing. Remember what the chief said? A photographer always goes after a story. Danger goes with the territory, Mr. Kent.
Nigga, what? Did the cop just watch my man? Wow. Fire both of them. The one in the car and the one that was looking. Fire their ass. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. You should have just sneezed from where he was at. And all that wind would have just blew the whole fire out.
Get this man a helmet. Oh, it's you. Forget the helmet.
How bad is it?
Oh, it's you. Forget the helmet. Oh, shit. Where's Jimmy, bro?
Get a number 3 ladder truck in here.
Wow.
What's he gonna do?
You can definitely tell they worked on the flying right there because he was able to do it in between two people. I wonder how they really... Damn, where's it's getting worse. Okay, there's Jimmy. He ain't in there. I thought he was already in there.
Better get out of here now. I'll show you the quickest way. I gotta stay and look after those. That's concentrated beltric acid. What does it do? As long as it remains stable, it's just ordinary acid, no problem. But if it begins to heat up, it'll turn volatile. Great cloud of smoke that'll lead through anything. Steel, concrete.
Damn, you gotta cool it. Freeze the room, Superman. Freeze the room. Bruh. More heat. Oh shit, Jimmy.
Quickly!
Well, you should have. Oh, I don't know what you do, huh? I don't know what you do with that ass. I would tell you to leave, but that would just be irresponsible.
Help! Somebody help me! Superman!
I got you.
It's my lady. It's my lady.
That's it.
It looks better than him just dropping in.
All right, go easy. It's the left leg. There's a clean break right across the fibula. It's all right, Jimmy. You'll be okay.
You can tell he's kind of like older. His shoulders are more broad, and I feel like he's like become the actual Superman like now. Like this is in prime form. Are you real?
We've got to have water!
So, bro, you freeze it, bro.
Where's this lake?
That way!
Okay, this is way cooler. I'm gonna just shut up. Hey. Yeah. I never think of it like that. So he like froze a sheet of ice and dropped it at high enough so it melts and it just rains. Wow, save the acid.
Tell you, that man's a miracle.
Totally didn't expect him to do the ice thing, but that was dope. That was cool. I want him to like freeze the acid room. That was way cooler.
Wow. Fourth quarter, score's tied. Back in the room, 5-yard line.
On a lag?
Boy, it's great to see you.
Come back to this little burg since your mom passed away.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I heard that you and Donald split up.
Okay, Clark, you might rock with her. She's giving y'all the right answers.
Yeah, you're right about Donald and me, but hold it a second, okay?
Oh, sure.
Hi, Ken. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Dang.
Down.
So no one pays attention to him at all.
Okay, sweet. Here I am. Remember when you were queen of the prom? All these guys are waiting in line to get a dance with you?
Brad?
Hey, Ken. Long time no see.
They don't even shake my man's hand.
No, I can't. Clark already asked me.
Yeah, give me some more of that. I need some more drink.
Love you all the time.
I feel like we watched like 17 movies with this song in it.
Don't you have another one for me? I put in a voucher for expenses.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Ching ching getting paid over here. How you go from $164 to 85 grand?
Thanks for helping me out. Oh, you'd be surprised how many offers I didn't get. Even Brad wouldn't stick around for this. Not that I'm complaining, it's just that, I don't know why, I just feel like I can talk to you.
You can?
Yes.
I always wish that you would. I mean, even back in high school.
There must be a gallon of potato salad left over.
Yeah, was that what that was? Potato salad? Was that a party thing back in the day?
No, the problem is, why do I stay in Smallville? Believe me, I've asked myself the same question.
Alana, you could...
Oh, no, that's easy to say, but how? And what about Ricky? My little boy.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
He real life might be the best one to play both. To play like Clark and Superman. I don't know if the other ones... I don't think Henry Cavill got a chance to play Clark only in like sentimental scenes. Not just him being out in the open. Like, there's a huge difference between Clark and Superman in these three movies.
Give me that again, old buddy.
$85,000.
Missing.
Stolen from the firm.
By who? Who?
Here, get a hold of
yourself. Nobody else ever will.
I don't know.
Damn, she sounds exactly like she looks.
Frumpy.
Yeah.
Books, we had ledgers, we knew what was going in and what was paid out. Now they get these blasted computers to do their dirty work.
Simpson, you know my psychic nutritionist.
Hello.
A what?
If you don't mind.
A psychic nutritionist? What the hell is that?
Mouths closed, ears open. He's a big pig. I can't have anyone with me who isn't with me. Simpson? Well, old chum, what now?
He's bound to slip up sooner or later. That's what they always say in the movies.
No, he won't slip up at all. No, not at all.
Damn, girl.
He'll keep a low profile, and he won't do a thing to call attention to. Unless, of course, he is a complete and utter moron.
If he was smart, he'd take that 85 grand and get the hell up out of here. Go to the beach and coconut water every day. Oh, dumbass. You learned this in American Gangster. You too flashy, bro. You done told on yourself.
First, Andrew.
If you're ready, we're going.
Talk about world's dumbest criminals. Bruh.
Wait, sweetie.
Come on, Ricky. Good luck.
It's not just that he's small for his age. How'd you like to be the only kid in town without a father?
Hey, sweet thing. Little kid getting hassled, huh? All the kid needs is a couple pointers from the old champ here.
You're just gonna make it worse.
Sorry,
Clark,
Mother.
he'll make
You
it
okay?
worse.
The ball too heavy. That ain't him. God damn. As soon as it dropped, it just boom. He need a ball that can, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, kid, look, you're holding it all wrong. Oh, Brad, show you how it's done. Hey, Brad, I think maybe he'll be better off doing it his way. Here you go, Ricky. And you give it your best shot. Oh, sorry.
Bro, I swear, bro, it's hard for me to not laugh at him being this other, like faking it. Shut up. That's awesome, though. Can you imagine what he's going to say to his friends and what they did for his friends and shit? That's awesome.
Hey, Gus.
They're going to love him forever for that.
Hello, Mr. Lewis.
No, not that boss. The boss.
Wants to see me?
Yep.
Why would he want to see me?
Because you got your ass caught up. You showed up in a goddamn... You should have showed up in a pinto with a hole in your back pocket.
Oh, I know. It's my suggestion for the volleyball uniforms.
Bro, you done.
Mr. August Gorman?
Sir, August Gorman here. Listen, I know that you're a man of compassion, and I don't want to go to jail because robbers...
I'm right.
Yeah.
You've been just a little bit naughty, haven't you? You want to be rich, right? Never worn the same pair of socks
Oh,
twice.
this business guy might be smart. I ain't think about it like that. Instead of sending him to jail, why not get him to protect you?
All right.
Gus, you know something? You're a genius. But what the hell? Nobody's perfect, right? Cheers.
What the hell?
Computers rule the world today, and the fellow that can fool the computer can rule the world himself. For a
Shut
long
up.
time for somebody who could make these machines do what they're not supposed to do. The Webster Industrial Complex is a family-owned cartel. Some railroads, some farm machinery. You follow me?
I like the little comedy that they've added to this. I think that's really funny.
I've got a problem, and I think maybe you can help. One country won't play ball with me, and I guess you know how that can bug a guy.
What country?
Colombia.
Colombia?
And I have tried to reason with it as the goal to think that it can dictate the economy of an open market.
Bro, he's playing it well because he don't want to go to jail. He's a yes man right now.
We're going to teach them a lesson. Destroy the entire Colombian coffee crop.
The last bean we...
Right. You know, a wise man once said, I think it was Attila the Hun, it is not enough that I succeed. Everyone else must fail.
That's all I was saying. Attila the Hun, bro?
You didn't tell me your mother was going to be here.
I'm his sister.
Shut up.
Gus, tell me, have you ever heard of...
They just gonna give her the ugly jokes the whole movie. I can just tell.
Is the weather satellite our government put up in orbit to monitor the weather.
If somebody were to reprogram it, it could do much more. Storms and floods.
Blizzards, heat waves.
There you go.
I can't believe this.
It went from like, I want you to help me, to being real evil. And how do we even know Colombia don't want to play ball? How we know Colombia just ain't innocent and he just wanted to get rid of him? Could be a front.
You're lucky I didn't fire you. What does he come home with? A broken leg and 12 melted rolls of film.
It was hot.
Damn, all his film melted. But you didn't give him no credit? What?
You don't want him to trace it back. You gotta punch in to some little rinky-dink outfit.
Someplace where nobody knows him, so they can't connect him with us.
Someplace, small.
Smallville will have a 5-minute stop here.
This is interesting. Because I want to know who's the real villain. Is it really going to end up being August, or is it the guy August now is working for? I think it's the guy that August is working for. I think he left out a piece of the story we don't know. What's really up with Colombia? Damn.
I'm sorry.
God damn, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm living for 12 weeks.
Come on,
After
Buster,
that.
sit down.
Yeah. Wow. You shake Superman's hand, bro. You can just call your pinky goodbye. You're going to leave here with 4 fingers. I'm telling you. Something broke.
That's it.
He's like, where the hell am I? You feel me, bro? He looked at that suit like, bro, what the hell? It does kind of look like something that Clark would wear.
Mom and I do this all the time.
You do? Oh, I'll help you.
Come on, Buster. Let's find you a rabbit.
All the
Why
good
y'all
ones are
on the
married.
tall
That's why
grass? Can we
Brad
go over
thinks
here
he's
in the
God's
short
gift
grass?
to women. He won't take no for an answer, but he's the only one.
It is. I just noticed that they did like pick the tallest grass out there to just sit down at.
Boy, this pate is really unusual.
I didn't make any. Oh, Clark, that's Buster's dog food.
Good.
Don't eat it.
What kind of dog eat? It's all right, love.
Clark could probably eat anything. He could probably make an onion cry.
Where are you going? Come on, Buster.
How much
You know, I was
longer
just
do you think
thinking
you're
about
gonna
it.
be?
Oh, sorry.
No.
No, go ahead. I was just thinking that somebody like you could do really well in Metropolis.
All I'm thinking about is his dog breath.
Yeah, his dog food breath.
Like-
Facts. Maybe it don't stink though, because he's Superman. It just auto clean or something.
Yes, I want to call you, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be a nuisance to you.
I don't think you could ever be a nuisance to me.
If she kisses him,
Clark, may I tell you something? My oil pan is leaking.
Golly. Yeah, huh?
It's dripping.
Can I give you a hand?
No thanks.
Boy.
Oh, damn, something happened to the little boy. Oh, no.
you could have checked on him without doing that.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know why he had to turn into Superman to do that, but maybe this is the only way he can, like, really protect his identity without being questioned or something. Oh, that's a dope angle.
Fine.
Superman?
Like it's complete. I don't know how he does it.
Mom!
That's like a magic that Christopher Reeve really had, bro. To like play 2 different people. It's crazy.
I'm Lana Lang, and this is Ricky.
Nice to meet you. So long, Ricky. Bye.
I was looking for Buster. Buster? Buster!
I found him.
Superman was here.
What?
Yes, he really was.
Well, I'm from Metropolis. I see Superman every day.
I'm weak, so he put the suit on from the window. He got the suit on from the window. He was looking at crazy. That plaid suit is a mean suit, boy. That's a woo.
We're in big trouble, aren't we? First of all, they lost the invoice, so I had to rent a car because I missed the plane from Cleveland. 4 o'clock, you know. And I figured your boss was going to be real peeved.
What are you talking about?
He wanted this special order installed no later than tomorrow morning, so you got to let me in.
Damn, he seen that liquor, let it right in.
Hey, which way's the office, fella?
Straight on ahead.
Follow me, huh?
Not bad.
Bro, the way he acted, like he changed his voice like this, like hilarious.
What?
The sunrise, bro.
There's not enough.
I need a hat. I love the hat.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Here, put some vodka in it. What?
That's too much.
Yeah. There's vodka.
Yeah, he trying to get him throwed over. Trying to get him sauced up.
Never.
You thought I was drunk too, didn't you?
Shut up. That's real though. Big mirrors do that. They had a big mirror in the back when I worked at Finish Line, and when you walk around the corner, you would just see a big U, and it would really get you. You didn't see it coming.
Hello, baby. Hello, baby. All right, let's get down to
That's a computer in '83. That's crazy. I can literally go outside with mine and just do whatever I want to do now. Like, it's crazy. You can't take that nowhere.
both keys at the same time.
Got your ass.
Wait a minute.
Bro, the man really just shut up. Why you try to put it on his foot? It was not gonna work that way, buddy. Bro, he gonna use string to do it. This is a stretch, but he gonna try to make it happen.
There you go.
Okay, that was smart. It worked. Better than I thought. Oh, he used his yo-yo.
See what we see.
Damn, now it's just giving these guys unlimited funds. They play it off. Bro, this is crazy. He's like gonna really mess up the weather. But I don't know if he is. I think he's just getting money, yeah. I think he's just getting more money.
Oh.
Did he just do that with a grapefruit? Maybe he just mad like that. $176,000. He thought it was her.
176 due
Today. Now. Meow.
Everything's fucking up.
Well, I am so... Hey, this is hilarious. Why y'all not laughing off this? This is hilarious, bro. I would definitely be weak. This is crazy. Can you imagine if it really happened?
Hello.
Oh, shit.
Now, getting down to business. Longitude and the other thing. Latitude.
Damn, how much did you... Maybe you did get a little bit drunk. Drunk. Damn.
Oh, look, Maury. A native wedding.
It is written well though, because they've got pieces like Gus went to Metropolis. Now where the weather is, the couple that won the trip to South America are in Colombia now.
The fact that they have I think that they were the ones on the tour. I mean, they got the one on the trip. But I think it's crazy that they also put like a weather machine in here.
I know. Well, before it's time.
Rainstorms that struck the South American country of Colombia this afternoon, threatening to destroy the nation's entire coffee crop for the next 5 years.
Damn, for half a decade? He trying to take them out the game for real.
12 inches of rainfall have already been recorded in just one day.
If I laugh any harder, I'll split my side.
The pattern seems to defy all known laws.
Are you kidding me? Bro, you so rich that you put a ski resort at the top of your building?
You mean
today, coffee.
Tomorrow, the oil.
If Gus Gorman...
Yeah, see? It's not gonna stop. That's what it is. Now he's addicted. Now he can control it. He wants to do more.
Oh, just the man I want to see.
It is not my fault.
What's not your fault?
Superman. I mean, how was I to know he was going to start doing his thing when you started doing your thing? It was just on television, man.
Don't call me man.
Colombia.
He was flying. He was great. Cape was blowing in the wind like this. Looked like a flag. Put these laser beams out of his eyes onto everything. Dried up everything. I'm talking about dried it up like the machines that they have in the men's rooms. You know what I'm talking about?
Shut up. Like they have in the men's rooms? He's crazy. But he is like a super computer programmer.
He flies off again, right? Flew into the tornado. He made the little end on top and the big end on the bottom. I was gonna go crazy.
Wow. Superman is Superman, man. That's crazy. He flew inside of a tornado and turned it inside out.
Superman's bad.
I'll say he was.
Don't blame it on him.
No!
Bro, I love the comedy element. They really took what the comedy was in the first two movies and made it like an overall theme of this one, and I love it.
Now that he's pulled off this stunt, he'll try and stick his nose into my oil scheme and ruin that, too. I've got to get rid of him.
But how?
Kryptonite.
How does she know?
Krypton hammer. I don't know what you call it, but there's this stuff that can, like, hurt Superman.
Where did it come from?
The same planet that Superman came from, Krypton.
Where is...
Well, whoever got it, he got enough money to buy it.
Yeah.
If you got a ski resort at the top of your building.
It was just a baby.
Right.
See, I know some things, too.
Wait a minute. Now, you know what happens when a planet explodes? Debris.
we have to do is find out where in heaven Krypton used to be. Good old Gus to contact the Vulcan satellite.
I've been thinking that I'm not making enough money for this gig.
If there's anything I hate, it's greed.
Greed? Just a minute. Let me tell you something.
Am I missing something? Aren't you the greedy one, Scrooge? Yeah, how the hell did I do that? That's crazy. Y'all, I love the comedy element of this. Hilarious.
He orders it to search through outer space, around where Krypton went. Then the laser probe simply locks onto a floating chunk of kryptonite, and the boys in the lab duplicate the stuff down here.
Unknown.
Damn, so it might not even work. They have 0.57% of it is unknown. That's crazy. How you account for that, though? That might be the part that hurts him for real. Are you real?
What the hell, man? I'm smoking.
Mr. White can't be returned.
That ain't kryptonite. That's kryptonite. That's something different. That 0.57%, I feel like it's going to come in.
Kryptotar.
Yeah, kryptotar. It's going to come into play. Bray got a neck brace on.
Oh, this trouble. Get out your wallet, Mr. Editor.
Old relationships suddenly seem very much the same. Hello?
Hello? Oh, hi, Clark.
Lana! Hi, I was just thinking about you.
Listen, I have a problem with Ricky. All the other kids that Superman's even coming to visit him for his birthday next Wednesday. When Wednesday comes,
Oh, okay. Maybe Superman gets to do a birthday for the kills.
I think I can go ahead and speak for Superman. I mean, he and I are pretty close, you know. You can tell Ricky that Superman will be there on Wednesday, all right?
well, he's gonna get the best home-cooked meal he's had in
Ever.
a long time.
You tell Superman we think he's wonderful.
All right.
But Clark,
Yeah.
you're the best.
Yeah, see, I think that's why he likes her, because Lois was infatuated with Superman, and she's infatuated with Clark.
It was an act of God.
In a church? Hey, here's that compound you ordered.
What the hell am I afraid for? I'm from Earth.
They really were able to replicate a shard of kryptonite. Kryptotar. Aw, cool.
We all know that you're not looking for honors and awards. When we heard that you were coming to see your pal Ricky, we realized that this was our chance to say thank you for putting out the Lake Kamuga fire, and not least for saving little Ricky. Superman, may I present you with the key to the city.
Yeah, that's awesome. And little do they know he was from there, in a sense. Uh-oh.
I just came in directly from the Pentagon.
Shut up.
God has given us one of the greatest gifts in the world, chemicals.
I wonder how this is going to go down. Does it really, really work?
Now, we all know that last week, half of this great nation of ours almost bit the bullet if it wasn't for this man here.
Okay, well, what are you getting at? Like this is going to end bad. What are you getting at?
Superman, you saved our bacon, and I'd like to show our gratitude. This is a small token of our appreciation for saving us from a chemical plant disaster.
Thank you very much, General. It's very nice.
So did it work or no? I don't think it worked. She looking like...
Very nice.
How am I supposed to know what unknown means? It means unknown. That means nobody knows what it means. Gus Gorman here.
I know that. How did you know?
Yes. But you know how they're always trying to find the secret recipe? And
Oh my God. Bro, the 0.57%, 57%, bro, I knew it was going to mess it all up.
kryptonite, there was an unknown element, and it's unknown, and Superman didn't die.
I asked you to kill Superman, and you're telling me you couldn't even do that one simple thing.
Simple?
Hello?
How's that any type of simple? Like, my man had to get... What? He had to use a satellite to... Are you kidding me?
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, you just did that wonderful lunch.
You'll take some coffee, won't you?
Yes, please.
Oh, decaffeinated, of course. Hello? Yes. Really? Yeah, he's here.
Superman?
There's been an accident on the Old River Bridge. A trailer truck crashed through the barrier rail. I hate to make you rush off.
Well, there's no rush.
The bridge.
Oh, it's okay. I always get there on time.
Damn, maybe it did mess with him or something. Maybe it takes like an after effect or something. I don't know. He got really weird.
You know, it's unusual finding a good-looking girl like you alone like this.
Listen, are you sure you shouldn't do something about the bridge?
What bridge?
Hmm.
You're right.
Damn, so what did it do? It did something. I don't know if it made him. I don't know. What did it do? It did something. What did... Oh, shit.
Everybody okay? Joe?
What can I do to help?
Not much of anything now.
Maybe it did do something.
Yeah, I feel like something happened. I don't know what it is, though.
Ho sapevo come facette, ho sapevo come facette. Mi pestasti carne bella. He wasn't so mean and nasty the other day in Smallville. He was so full of niceness. I hate laying that big chunk of,
Kryptonite! That stuff we ran up in the lab wasn't a complete failure after all. Superman is out of the nice guy business.
We can get to work on that oil.
He's like, I don't want to do it. Damn. So much for the money you started out wanting.
The supreme moment as the last runner, the one given the great honor of lighting the ceremonial flame for 970 miles across the country.
Damn, he does look evil like. That's crazy.
Under his eyes was darker.
Mm-hmm. Damn, so what do you do if it blows out? I ain't never seen that.
Because it's not supposed to. It doesn't.
Hi, Lorelei.
All the oil tankers in the world are totally controlled by computers.
Bro, so does water just keep going?
We'll command the tankers to sail in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Just sit there.
How are all the people going to get their oil?
You catch on fast, old buddy.
Every oil pump is run by...
Computers, I know!
Will you stop interrupting? You will command the pumps to stop pumping.
Tell them these orders are irreversible, so it will be impossible for anybody to switch them back.
Better do it.
You know, you get your way all the time.
Yeah, if it ain't a yes, it's a no.
I want to know when I get a taste.
I think you've already had a taste of freedom, haven't you?
I mean more to you out here than sitting in jail doing nothing for nobody.
What do you want?
There's not a computer like this in the whole world, any place.
Well, what will it do?
Anything I tell it. For you, it'll do anything you tell me to tell it to do for you. Anyone attacks this machine or anything, the computer counterattacks, finds their weaknesses, and wipes them out.
Damn, so Superman's gonna have to go against the computer. It's just like AI in 83. What do you do against it? There's nothing in 83 that can beat it. This guy's only can create something, I guess, that can beat it. August.
They all kind of went on. What the hell?
That's it. The last tanker. They're all mine now. All mine.
Damn, so he put them all in the center of the ocean and then stopped all the oil everywhere.
It's a tanker, and it's going the wrong way.
Hell, that's the middle of the Atlantic. I'm not taking my ship there just to await further orders. We're supposed to go to Metropolis, and we're going to Metropolis.
Damn, so you got one loose ship out here. The Britons ain't going down like that.
What is it?
I need to go see that. What the hell?
Thought you'd never get here.
Well, I hope you don't expect me to save you, because I don't do that anymore.
I'm long past saving. Don't let me keep you from anything.
I'm not in a rush.
Yeah, he has like 5 o'clock shadow and shit. Like, it's crazy.
If you just do me one little favor first.
What's that?
See, there's this little boat, and it's not going where it's supposed to go.
Damn, so she gonna get him to move the damn Brit, bruh. I think he got on like eyeliner and stuff too. right now, evil Superman is not going to save nothing. It is an ocean. Hey, when you pull up and the saxophone music is playing, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, what a vibe.
Hi.
Like, what are we doing?
How about a little après-ski?
His suit is like kind of darker too. Do you notice that? Like everything's kind of like got like this gray cloud over it or shadow over it. What is champagne gonna do for him? Give me some sugar. Oh Lord. Okay, Superman. Gave her the Superman.
Hey, you stop taking your turn like anybody else.
Red, stop it!
Then you close your jack. Bruh, this is crazy ass 80s. Bruh.
Smallville Airport. What flights do you have to Metropolis tomorrow?
Damn, and she's gonna go to Metropolis. Now it's ugly because he's evil.
Over there. Over there. Up there.
Hey! Just leave him alone.
Bro, it's crazy how they did like him being evil because like literally everything is dark on him. He looks like he has like a black tint or a gray tint all over him. Oh no, bad idea.
Ricky!
Maybe I'll knock him out the trance.
Nobody's ever gonna trust that creep.
What are you looking at? Huh?
It's me, Ricky. Ricky from Smallville. Maybe it's just Sid. Superman, please get better. He can hear me. He's got super hearing. Superman, you can't hear me, can't you?
Damn, he's running from it. He looked himself in the mirror and he didn't like it.
Superman, you can't hear me, can't you? Can't you? Do it, do it.
Whoa.
His S is like dingy.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hold on, is this like... I think it is. Oh shit, I think this is like Bizarro. Yeah. There's a story in the comic book where Superman's evil and they call him Bizarro, I think. Or he gets cloned or something like that. There's Bizarro and then Ultraman.
That's crazy that they split.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I think the kryptonite did it, or the cryptotar.
Acid.
This is awesome. I don't know if I remembered this.
What's the matter, Kent? Too warm for you, huh? You always wanted to fly, Kent.
I'd be like, damn, can he really take this? But he is like Superman strong still, so it's like, he's all right.
Is he though?
Not as strong. He's a little weak. Oh shit, he about compacted. If he's still Superman, I think it'll bend. Yeah, my man ain't going down, my man. Man, it's on the road, boy. Woo! That looked like it hurt. That looked like it mashed him. Oh. Nope. Damn, my man's trying everything to get rid of this man. The compressor didn't work. What makes you think this is? Yeah, that might do it. Woo! I'm sick of this shit. Choke his ass out. Oh, he disappeared. Yes. Chills.
No, it was just that.
It's in a sense, it's like if you kill then you kill him. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's more so like that. I don't think it's more of like, you know what I'm saying, like a physical death. I think it was more like he was a part of him, so he killed that part of him.
Shit, Mr. Webb just could have went and choked his ass up and said, "Help me."
Oh, he's fixing the oil. There you go.
Yeah, you bet.
Yay. Yeah, I can watch Superman save anything for 24 hours a day, I swear. This is heat. Bend it all back.
Felt it because you done ripped it open.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Good thinking, babe. Good thinking. Hey.
And
Miss Lorelei Ambrosi isn't at home right now.
So you've finally shown your true colors. Here's where you'll find us. Do drop in.
It might be a trap, Superman.
Yeah.
They built that computer, I think.
I just don't see why you can't balloon down like the rest of us.
No way. I just don't believe a man can fly.
I don't want to balloon off a cliff either. Hopefully I get a Shrek donkey because he can talk.
That's crazy. Yeah, Shrek donkey. That's not that bad, though. I thought they were just ballooning. Got like a little propeller.
Hurry, hurry up.
I am hurrying.
Hurry up.
Wow!
I told you, didn't I?
There.
That's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
That's like a super computer. That's what they actually kind of were, like huge wall computers. I don't know. This is a little extreme.
You didn't think I was going to let that little man run the show, did you? Engage those buttons on the right to activate the alpha circuit and lock the modular grid. Circuits 29 through W7.
In other words, push this red button.
So they're all geniuses except him. He's just the money guy.
And she pretends like she's dumb.
Right.
Tracking systems locked.
Excuse me?
Bro, they are wildin'. I hate when people do this because, like, how do you protect yourself? You destroy the world to live in it? Not for boring.
What is that gonna do? Like, you better leave the Grand Canyon alone.
Yeah, it's definitely the Grand Canyon.
This is Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, so they're gonna shoot it at him. I thought they were just gonna destroy the world.
No, at Superman, but they're gonna destroy the world along the way. Space Galactica.
Come on, Bubba, you're wasting your rockets.
Yeah, I think it is Space Galactica or Galactica Spaceship or something like that.
Come on, Superman. Let him have it, Ross.
Fine. Keep him occupied while I get the NX ready.
What is that, like a laser? Bro, this supercomputer might be a problem for real. I say, bro, where are you at on this boat?
Come on, Joe.
You need to hurry it up and save, because I'm gonna tell you right now, old boy's sister's going bananas.
Did he name the mule Joe or?
Game over.
So much for your cat-like reflex.
This movie is entirely flawless.
You think it's plotless?
Yes.
I'm weak.
Help!
Now, sis, how would you like to control all the world's weapon systems?
What are you doing with my baby?
Come up and join the fun.
I thought he was gonna hear him talking shit. Is Superman okay? Looks like it. Shit hurt him though.
Arm the inner defenses.
All right, Webster, the game's over.
Hi, honey.
I don't know you, lady.
I don't know you, lady.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't me. That guy's gone.
Never underestimate the power of computers.
I think it's typical of people like you, Webster. Instead of helping us.
Damn, that giving their work, like giving him time to analyze it so they can figure out his weakness. Shit.
Good Lord, you can carry on without any air.
You can survive in space, in the vacuum of space.
He's still coming. He's going to get me.
Don't bet on it.
And there's green. Is that like kryptonite laser or something? Maybe.
That's kryptonite.
It is.
This time we got it right.
You've invented a machine that can find anybody's weak spot. You're going to go down in history as the man who killed Superman.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be that. No. Yeah, somebody gonna come after you.
Find him. Turn the power up.
Don't you think he's had enough power?
Oh.
That yo-yo one came in handy, for real.
Yeah, he's used that yo-yo for everything. Bro, she is playing it off, boy.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Give me that screw.
That screw.
Oh, he ate it?
Hey.
Damn, he ate it? Oh, he gonna dig in his mouth?
Yeah, don't put your fingers in my mouth.
No, make it.
Is it malfunctioning or something?
Where's it getting the power from?
It's feeding itself. It wants to live.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was like some type of AI. It wants to live.
Holy shit.
Full blackout. Superman super again. Yeah, see, in the train or in the subway, it has to be scary to be like pitch dark there underground. Yes, exit.
Stop it! You're killing him!
Damn, well now he's on his good side.
Yeah.
Let me go!
Damn, so it tried to kill his creator. He created you. That's how it always goes with androids and AI and shit. Bro, what the hell?
Home Alone? What would you say to me if I was like that?
I don't know.
Babe, it's me. I don't know. Like, what would you say?
Yeah, that would be my first try. It's me. I don't know if that would work though. Bro, this computer is crazy. Like, it's not letting my man move. It's trying to really trap my mans and everything. It's on a girl to a robot. Oh, shit.
It's dragging him.
If it turns him into a robot, then it's really dangerous. Oh, that's that
It's
acid.
that acid. Ew.
Whoa, that kind of looks like the sludge from Ghostbusters, too. Slime. All this explosion. Superman got to walk out of this. I don't think it got to him yet. I definitely know he can survive this after surviving that damn trash compactor. Wow.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. That's awesome.
How you doing there, Gus?
Please don't talk to me. I'm having enough trouble just hanging on.
Yeah, because he didn't want to fly. He didn't want to do the balloon.
I mean, any man who can trick my machine can do anything.
This time I didn't see the danger. I just went in there with a plain old can of acid. Watch the trees.
Whoa!
I guess it died of acid indigestion.
But what's going to happen to Rust and Boston and the other two ladies?
Well, they're going to have to see the police now.
Whoa! Are we in Metropolis
Yeah,
now?
that's crazy that August is going to make it out a free man after all this. My man started out taking money from a job, and then boom, here we are.
Excuse me a second. You guys spare one of these?
Sure, Superman.
My head is super. We're the only two men who can fly.
Jeez. Okay, Gus, let's go.
I was thinking about taking the bus.
Well, you suit yourself. Hey, does your boss have a computer in this operation?
Got a little bitty one about that big.
Tell him he could do a lot worse than to give Gus Gorman here a job.
Oh, wow. And he gave him a job. That's all right. That was dope. He like crushed that piece of coal into a diamond. That was heat.
Well, you got good references, so if you want that job.
Nah, this is not for me. I think I'll take that bus.
About 9-10 miles over there.
9 or 10 miles.
You already flew with him.
Superman? Oh, you don't know about me and him? Me and Superman? Yeah, we go way back together. We always, usually, sometimes.
Bro, you full of shit. Are you real? You go try to play it off. Yeah, hit the bus station.
Clark, what a nice surprise. But you can't guess who Mom's having dinner with tonight?
Who?
Superman.
That's what I came to tell you. Superman said to tell you he's really sorry, but he won't be able to have dinner with you tonight.
Oh.
Would you mind settling for me?
Any day.
That's about the only kind of like real substance that we've had out of this, but they haven't really expounded on it, is the fact that he chose her because she likes Clark and Lois loves Superman.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, though.
He found this one just lying around, and he wanted you to have this.
Get out.
Brad. I've always hated you.
Bro, you still...
Over a woman? Because you're nice.
Nice guys. Finish.
Damn, sent him on his way. Went to the elevator and he going down.
Shoot, not my way. Nice guys do not finish last over here.
I knew I was onto something when that taxi driver kidnapped me.
Oh, Lois, you're terrific.
Seems I've got some new competition. Story that you wrote on the class reunion?
Yeah.
I thought it was terrific. I like the part about the little girl.
Why is she orange?
Because she went on vacay, or what was it called? I forget what she put the Bermuda.
Bermuda. Whichever island would it be on it?
Newest gift to Metropolis.
I'm glad
Bahamas,
to meet you, Miss
Barbados.
Lane. I like your writing a lot.
I like your sparkler a lot.
Couldn't believe it when Clark gave it to me.
Clark gave it to you?
Yes.
Yeah. You lost.
Mr. White.
Snooze, you lose.
Mr.
I don't know. I don't know. She looked weird. Does that make her remember again? Nope. Get rid of it. Get it up out of there.
Now they're all straight.
What's up, me fascetta?
Green screen is terrible.
Me pastas.
Oh, okay, he's gonna be pissed. Yeah, he had to do a triple take.
Bro, he's definitely gonna be pissed.
Throw it at him. I would throw it right at him. I'll miss, but I'm throwing at you. Yeah.
Yeah, he was mad. He made all them statues. There's a lot too. Hey, what an awesome film. I loved it. I had a great time. White Gold? No, not so much. I had a great time. All right, you guys. So welcome back. That was 1983's Superman 3. All right, with of course Christopher Reeve and Richard Pryor. All right. So White Gold, how you feel?
I feel like this movie was just made to get more Superman, or like just watch more Superman. But there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a lane for it, and I'm not driving in that lane. I feel like there's like not really a plot of substance, and like I said, it's just to see more Superman do what he does. Like, we didn't really necessarily need the, I mean, I get why, so I don't come for me, but we didn't need the reunion shit, which again, I know why, because that's how we met the girl. And then this dude was, Gus was just trying to like get some more money, which we all do, and wound up in this situation, and which is also like, not of substance either. But there are a few parts that I appreciate in this movie, like the drop of the weather machine, or like the AI kind of stuff. That was very much well before its time, and I like seeing older movies that put stuff in there like this. Like, we watched the Lilo and Stitch, and they brought up the Galactic Federation. I enjoyed that because that was well before its time. I don't like the fact that we got this evil Superman, but he was here for 2 seconds. Like, that was just like, why? You could have like done something more with that, with this story, or, you know, whatever. But it kind of flows well after the second half. Like, the first half is like, all right, you know, kind of like drags. But the second half, it kind of picks more up, and like you get more, you can like interact more with the movie itself. But other than that, yeah, I just feel like there's just more stuff to see Superman and do, you know, see what Superman does. And, you know, which, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, because there are people that are huge fans of Superman. Like, I have things that I would watch that have absolutely no substance, that because I like it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like especially older movies that are already hard for me to like keep my attention, this kind of made it harder for me because it lacked that substance and that below surface level things that keep me personally interested, because I like deeper things and I think deeper. So, surface level things don't really like get me like that, but like I said, there are those few points that I did appreciate in this movie, and I love the fact that Richard Pryor was in here. He did a great job. The effects are terrible, but they've always been, so it's not news or, you know, whatever. But other than that, I still had a nice time taking a look at it. It wasn't like boring to like put me to sleep or anything, but I think it was all right, you know.
What do you give it out of 10?
I'll be nice. About like a 6.
Okay. Well, like I said before, this is what a lot of fans have an issue with. But what I always tell people is, like, Superman is different than the other superheroes, and this is where people have a problem with it. But I'll talk about the movie first, and I'll talk about that. I thought the movie itself, I'm entertained. I'm a fan of Superman. There are things that Christopher Reeve does in this movie, and you all can see it. I'm smiling my ass off because it's the feeling that he gives me of hope. He's like the good superhero. Like, when you're like, we watch so many darker stories when it comes to like superheroes, like Daredevil and Batman is black, is dark. You know, Wolverine has a certain edge to him. Even Deadpool has a certain edge to him. Venom has a certain dark edge to him. We watched Spider-Man, but Spider-Man even has like a side where there is some kind of stakes in the beginning with like Uncle Ben, but then you also have other villains, you know what I'm saying, where Spider-Man kind of goes back and forth, where he's not 100% good. So for this, it's like, I enjoy the moments that I spent, and then I love the comedy element. The comedy, to me, it's like they overwhelm the movie with it. And I don't like using overwhelm because it feels like it's too much. But for me, I was laughing throughout and had a good time. And for Superman himself in here, yes, like she said, the effects and stuff were outdated. But I like the evil villain, because I know like the other stories. Like I said, there's a Bizarro story, and then you have like an Ultraman. And then there's like a multiversal Ultraman, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, where there's a different team with like Owlman. I think it's like Universe 1 or something like that, but it's like Owlman and stuff like that. So I liked seeing like the evil clone, even if it wasn't Bizarro or Ultraman or whatever. I like seeing that because it's kind of comic book-esque material. And I like a lot when they just take stuff straight out the page and put it right to live action. Like, I love that. Sometimes it doesn't always convert with the general audience, but the comic book lovers love that shit. And I love the fact that you can see like this evil Superman as like, it's crazy because at first he's not all the way evil, and throughout the movie it gets like he becomes darker and darker till he gets to this point where his suit's kind of like gray, the yellow's dingy, the cape is like a darker red, he's got like this 5 o'clock shadow, and he's like fighting it, and then he like separates, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I like that because one, it's kind of like when it comes to Superman, unless you bring like in the new James Gunn movie, he's fighting a kaiju. In the Man of Steel, he's fighting Zod, which is someone just as powerful as him. We've already fought Zod in this storyline, so like they can't really in 83 bring a kaiju. So when it comes, I be telling that now I give the movie like probably like a 7 out of 10. I still had tons of fun. I even like that I think the Smallville thing added context to Superman. So if you didn't know him, you know where he's from. You know, you do kind of know because they've recommended Smallville, but you know where he's from.
I knew in general he was from Smallville.
Right. And then he gets to meet this other woman, and I like that because she likes him for Clark, and in the other 2 movies, old girl is drunk in love off of Superman
And
flying.
then when it's Clark, she's like, oh, hey, Clark.
Right, you know what I'm saying? She was like, he walked in at the end and was like, Superman can't make it, and she was like, she didn't like frown. She was like, oh, I understand. He must miss a lot.
Well, I like
dates.
the response she gave when he was like, "What did you settle for me?" And she's like, "Any day."
Yeah, any day.
Like she's rocking with him.
Boom, and that's what Clark was looking for, kind of out of the 3 movies when it comes to like a romance or a relationship. And I also like that they kind of expounded a little bit on him like becoming more or better at his job at the Daily Planet, with him doing his own story. Lois at the end saying, I got to compete with you, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, he's getting more familiar instead of kind of just being the guy like that the boss is like, you go over here or you do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think there were some contextual things. They just weren't like on spotlight. I love Richard Pryor in the film. I think his comedy was amazing. I like the whole robot idea. I thought that was kind of cool and stuff like that. But now to my point about Superman, there's a lot of reasons why like we don't have a lot of Superman movies like Batman, and they do a lot of animated stuff, or they do like TV shows because you can tell a certain part of Superman's life, and different parts. But like when it comes to a theatrical story, there's a reason why like Man of Steel and the first 2 Superman movies of Christopher Reeve are very much alike. It's because once you get kind of past his origin and the Zod stuff, it's really pretty. And it's hard to make an audience care about something, to me, so nice. And this story kind of tells you, what villain can you bring in 83 that's just as powerful as him, that could actually give him damage, make stakes in a movie where it keeps people entertained and interested. You have a robot, but also you split him, and that's him versus him. So it's like so it's like kind of a Zod all over again in a sense. You get what I'm saying? And I like that James Gunn is going to have this kaiju and have all these other characters in the movie, because that's what happens when you get to these Superman movies. And I think that people just forget about that. I know that there's a lot of Snyder fans that like, we want Henry Cavill back. Like I love Henry Cavill too, bro. But like, Superman has to be pushed, and he has to extend its life cycle. And I'm so glad that James Gunn is going to do that with his movie, because you'll probably feel a type of way when we get to Superman Returns. You'll probably feel a type of way. Because like I said, once you get past that, when it comes to time period and what we got, it's hard to do these things. TV, you have a lower budget. You can kind of spin stuff off when you watch it. If it is kind of, weird looking VFX, you can bank it on, oh, it's a TV show. When it comes to movies, you ain't banking nothing. This is where you pull the budget. This is where you do what you're supposed to do. So I feel the fans. I feel you. But as someone who is a fan of it and kind of understands what goes on with Superman and why, I rock with it. Yes, there are stories that you can tell, but it's really kind of iffy. It's so much of him and Lex Luthor you can tell. There's only so much of, I know y'all want to bring in Darkseid and all these other villains, but these villains are Justice League villains, like level villains. Something where you would want to have like an Avengers level or Justice League level movie, not just with Superman and him, via Batman versus Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Lex Luthor. Flash. Well, in Batman versus Superman, but yeah, Flash. And then you have Doomsday as the villain. Doomsday's a big villain. But there are a lot of stories with Doomsday and the Justice League. Same thing with Brainiac. Same thing with Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough. Like, you know, like you could get into like Superboy, and you could talk about the Super Family maybe, but I still even think that that's kind of nice, and it's done in a certain way where it doesn't have that grit to it that kind of influences audiences to go and just jump on a Superman movie. You really just kind of have to be a Superman fan and love the stories that he has to kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate this movie. I know I get it 100%. Don't get it twisted. I completely understand. I knew before we got into this that she might have felt a certain way, but like I said, I give it like a 7 out of 10. I still enjoy it. I hope that you all enjoy it. Y'all be nice in the comments, because I know that y'all gonna go crazy over this movie, because I know how the fans feel already. So we got Superman 4 to come up next, okay? Which some people say is even worse than this one. But God. I'm just being real. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, okay? But as someone who is a fan of Superman, and I'm so glad that we get to do this run like we did Spider-Man, like we did Batman. I'm a fan of all three. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But you all let us know down in the comments how you feel about 1983 Superman 3, okay? So before we get out of here, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, leave a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first, okay? So the first 2 Superman movies are in a playlist on the channel. Once this is over, I'll add this one to it. All right, so you can watch all 3 of them if you want to. You're probably gonna stop at 2. But anyway, we'll see you all soon, all right? I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we out.